I'm going to be drawing Sans from Undertale. If you guys don't know, originally when I first started this channel, which hasn't been a year yet, I was obsessed with Undertale. I recently got into it right after I started my channel, probably a month or so after I started my channel, and I got into Undertale, and you guys probably know I got kind of obsessed. A lot of my original videos were Undertale related, and I did lots of Undertale little animation role plays. I did lots of Undertale drawings. I did lots of Undertale everything. I even did a playthrough multiple times through the different routes. And I never did finish fighting Sans. I never actually attempted fighting Sans because everyone told me it was so hard. I never actually really tried. But yeah, I got out of it after that. I was going through my final run on Genocide and never actually beat Sans, and that's pretty much where I ended. I'm sure other people have also had trouble with Sans, though I only ever fought Sans once. I never actually tried fighting him more than once, so I do feel a little pathetic for not actually trying to fight him. But yeah, I got super busy and my channel started taking a different turn with what I was doing. And I stopped doing Undertale playthrough, though I was really close to finishing it anyway. It would have only been one more episode and I would have been entirely done with the game. But I was overly obsessed. I was playing so much Undertale and doing so much Undertale related stuff. I started getting burnt out on Undertale. Like, I was doing these animation role plays. I called them animations, but they weren't really animations. It was more like I role played with my friends on Roblox. And then or Gmod, and I uploaded these little things that we called animations, but were really just role plays of us doing stupidity without any sort of script, and we just kind of made it up as we went. And that's what I was doing, and I had a ton of fun doing that. We had so many different ones. I've probably done over 30 or more of just Undertale related ones, and I was so obsessed with it, and I had so much fun, and it's a really good memory. Like, a whole channel started out with Undertale and I was just so obsessed with it. So I really wanted to try drawing Sans only as an anime character. Last time I tried drawing Sans, I drew him as anime, but I drew him still as a skeleton. He was like a skeleton, only anime-ish. This time I decided to try and make him an actual anime guy because I thought it sounded interesting, I guess. I wasn't exactly sure how to go about it because at first I was thinking I should give him white skin, but then I thought that went against what I was trying to do. I was trying to make him look like as if he had skin. So why make him white when he was just a skeleton, and that's why he was completely white. So instead I went with a pale skin tone. As you can see, he's pale, but he still has flesh, because I wanted that to be something besides just making him the same color as if he was a skeleton. I wanted to just make his hair white and then make his skin pale, I guess. And I also made his hood look really fluffy instead of looking like a normal hood, which I normally do, because I saw other people were drawing his hood really fluffy. And I was like, that's a pretty good idea. I think that looks pretty cool. So I went with that. I went with a really fluffy hood. And I also made him look a little smug, probably a little too smug, but I wanted to make him look like he was more lighthearted because he's such a dork in the game. I wanted to try and stick with that idea. I would love to try doing the other characters too, like Papyrus. I mean, that would be really hard. I'm not sure what Papyrus would look like because I'm sure I'd have to do something to make him actually match his personality. Not to mention he's like really tall and really skinny, though he's a skeleton, so it makes no sense to judge skinniness on a skeleton because of course they're skinny. They're skeletons. They don't have any fat, but Sans, for some reason, he looks like he isn't super skinny even though he's a skeleton. It makes no sense. It really doesn't, but yeah. So I wasn't entirely sure. I did try to give him bigger shoulders and bigger arms to make him look like he wasn't super scrawny, though I wasn't entirely sure how to go about that. This was a pretty quick drawing. I wanted to get this one out because I was just really excited to draw this one. I have all these different things I want to draw, and I want to get through them, but I don't have all this time, and I wish I did, though. Since this is what I do, I have a lot more time than I could, and I was like, I might as well do it since it sounded fun to me. If you guys have any weird requests like this, make sure to leave them in the comments because honestly, I love your guys' requests. Whenever I look at your guys' requests, they give me ideas I never had before. And even sometimes they're from things I have no idea what they are. And I had to try and go and figure it out. And I'm like, what is this? I didn't know it existed. So that's what a lot of things happen. But with Undertale, I didn't know anything about it until just under a year ago. I finally got into it. It's probably, not sure how many months ago, maybe 6, maybe even 7 months ago. I'm not sure exactly when I got into Undertale, probably even longer, but it's going to be a year doing my channel in June. I'm not sure exactly the date. I have to go check again. I'm judging it based on my first video upload because I made my channel way ahead of time and never uploaded and actually started it until later. So I'm gonna judge the start of my channel based on my first upload because that's when I actually got serious and started actually using my channel, because I made this channel a lot earlier than I actually started using it. Probably a couple months. Yeah, I'd assume so, because I realized I should wait and all that, and I wasn't sure what to do. And I still wasn't sure. When I first started my channel, I started with only gaming. And I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was so new to YouTube and doing all that stuff. And then I started realizing I really loved my art and stuff like that, and really loved trying to do art-related things. And that actually did well, and people actually watched them, and I was like, what? People would watch this? Watch me just draw? Why? It makes no sense why someone would want to see this. I just sit here and ramble about random stuff and draw something, and it shocked me. And I'm honestly so like grateful for that you guys would actually be interested in hearing me ramble about crap while drawing. And honestly, I'm really grateful for that. And it's something I could do that I really enjoy, because I enjoy gaming, of course, but it's never been a huge passion of mine. Like, I enjoy games, and of course I like playing in my free time, but filming them, it's not exactly my 100% thing. It's sometimes fun, like doing VR chat. That's pretty fun because it's just so like lighthearted and easy to do. But something where it's really hard to do, it's not exactly that fun to me. But I love drawing, and I really enjoy drawing, and I love doing things like that. So when I was able to do drawing on my channel, I jumped at it as soon as I could. Like, I realized it was working, and I was like, that's so great, because I love art. I didn't realize that was even a possibility. I figured art was like something that no one would want to see. And so it took me by surprise, and I was just so excited to actually try doing art on my channel and do that full time. And it was just such a big deal to me. I don't know how to explain how much of a big deal it was, because it really was a big deal. And I even started being able to do commissions, and I wasn't able to do commissions in a long time. I started doing commissions when I was young, but I stopped, and I was finally able to start doing them again. Only this time, of course, they're a lot more expensive because I do a lot of free OCs. Because for me, one of my biggest passions is for some reason doing free OCs, because I feel like a lot of people can't afford the commissions, and I want to give them a chance for getting like a free sort of drawing. So I thought that was like so much fun to be able to do that and give people the drawings, and then people always get so happy when they get them, and it just makes me happy to see that other people are happy. And it's like, you know, it's something that's just, it feels fun to do, and it feels good to be able to do stuff like that. But also the commissions are always there for people if they want them and they want to support me. And honestly, I am so grateful for anyone who decides to commission me, because I know it's expensive. It's very expensive, but it is so nice. And thank you so much for supporting me, because I love being able to do this. Doing my art, it's just so exciting for me. And I haven't been able to do this in so long. And when I started my channel, I was finally able to do it again. I quit drawing for an entire year before I started my channel. I was so into art, but then I quit. I quit drawing altogether. And my DeviantArt, you would notice that there's a big gap where I drew a picture for my boyfriend's birthday. And the next year, my boyfriend's birthday drawing was on the same page of my DeviantArt. I didn't draw anything in an entire year. And I was like, that's crazy, because I love art. So why did I stop? And the reason I stopped is I had no motivation. I had nothing I was doing with my art. But being able to do it here on YouTube, it makes it so I could draw so many things, and I have a reason to practice and learn. And I don't know, it's exciting for me. I've been rambling about everything besides Sans. I am so sorry, but I hope you guys like this drawing, and yet let me know other things you'd like to see me draw. Anything at all, because seriously, I love all the random ideas, even if they're the craziest ideas. Also, drawing YouTubers, I've been doing that. I'd love to get back into that too. And I'm also going to be doing OCs again, so don't worry, I'll try and do those once a week at least. I love doing the OC videos. Those are so much fun. So you're free to post your OCs on any video if you're wondering. If you're like, I can't post them here because this is OC related, but you can if you want. I'm fine with that. I'll see them wherever. But I normally check the OC videos. Thank you guys so much for watching.